taking foods that are from chemical fertilizer product has cost more than water. You know, when we say these things, people say we must die. It's a lie, we will not die. We are saying the truth. It's a lie. If I have cumulative of chemical in my body system, and my wife has, and my wife is pregnant of my child, do you think it won't affect my child? Do you think it will not affect my child? Now, if I come out to say that your child and my child are poisoned right from their womb, will you tell me Isabella? These are what we don't know. I'm not only here to sell fertilizer. Hey, they are coming to sell fertilizer. How much is it? No. I have people that place order. This was happening millions of you will pay inside. No. If it is for selling, you see it every shop. But you have to know the truth, and the truth shall be what? Set you free. So, and this product has no single chemical content inside it. In Nigeria of today, this AAC Nano Miracle Fertilizer and the animal nutrient remains the only product in Nigeria for now, apart from GNLB, that has no chemical content inside as a fertilizer. It is a nano product because what is nano? Nano is a divisible micro elements that can penetrate into the plant, absorb easily through the foliar application or stem application. And somebody was laughing there and say, Doctor, this is wonderful. Yeah. In Nigeria, we are talking about shifting cultivation. Development has come. Our population has increased. Is that not true? Some of our farmlands have been used to build houses. So many of our gardens are no more there. Development has encroached into them and we have used them to build houses. Is that not true? And the population is also increasing, not decreasing. Development is yet coming. Structures are going to be built. A lot of places and lands are going to be cleared and destroyed. And we are still practicing what we call shifting cultivation system of farming. You know what I mean by shifting cultivation? Yes. If we can somebody help us on shifting cultivation?
Shifting cultivation is a system whereby you have some portions of land here and there, and for 2 years you cultivate here. The next farming season you leave this place fallow and move down to another side that was not cultivated. That is what I know to be shifting cultivation, and this place will be left, the other one will be cultivated. Thank you.
Why do we do the shifting cultivation? So that the soil can recover from manure to be fertile. Am I right? Because our crops and our plants depend on the soil nutrients to germinate, mature, and bear fruit. Is that true, sir? So we have to practice shifting cultivation. But in the now, as it is, shifting cultivation cannot guarantee Nigeria a bumper harvest, cannot guarantee Nigeria food security. That is why with this product you can practice all-round farming. All-round farming. If you check very well, some of us that watch television, some of us that even have seen it with our eyes, you will see in mechanized agricultural system that if they are harvesting, they use their machine. Maybe they're harvesting corn in an acres of land. As their harvester machines are harvesting, the other machine is also digging ridges. What is the ridge for? For replanting immediately. Have you seen such in your TV? Or have you ever such? As this one, as the harvest is going on, another ridge is being done for another planting. The same land with another land. Is because the land doesn't give them the 100% fertilization or fertility for the crops. They don't depend on that. With this product applied through the foliar application, I will explain what I mean by foliar. Now, your plant or your crop derive its food from the leaf. So, the strength or the need of your crop to grow, germinate, bear fruit does not depend on the soil texture. It does not depend on what it gains as fertility from the soil. No. It depends on what it gains from the leaf of application of this fertilizer, because it has 100% ingredients that can give you a mature plant or crop without depending much on the soil texture. So you can now apply this in on the leaf as you plant. When you harvest, you will plant again and do what again? And apply it where? On the leaves. We say it's a foliar fertilizer because it is applied on the leaf, not on the ground. You apply it on the leaves. And when you apply it on the leaf, we say it's a nano organic product because it is so divisible that if you spread it on your leaves, if this is a plant, you spread it here. The more you are spreading here, the plant is absorbing it immediately. Now, if you have the other fertilizer, you apply it on the soil. Am I right? From the soil, the root will absorb it. Am I right? And the root will absorb it, transport it to the leaves, to the branches, and from the branches to the leaves. Is that true? It does mix. This much. When these leaves absorb this fertilizer with the nutrients, from these leaves they transport immediately to the plant, and you can have a bigger harvest more than the one that has no fertilizer. For instance, corn. For instance, the pumpkin. What I'm telling you, there are people that are using it in Nigeria. People are using it, they have been using it to plant. If not today, tomorrow, people from Abia will come there. If not today, tomorrow, people from Abia will come there. People from Lagos, people from other parts, they are using it, it's giving them result, they will tell you. So, somebody planted food pumpkin. You know what I mean? The pumpkin, Ogo is an Ogo farmer. So when he planted his own Ogo, he went and brought this fertilizer and applied to it. The other person did not apply. Before this other Ogo will germinate, grow to the extent of it can be plucked, this man has plucked his own 2 times. How about it by quick maturity? Guarantees you that. This fertilizer, if you apply it, it has no single chemical content. So when you have the food produce from this, you are sure of eating a healthy food without a single chemical content. Do you understand that? Most of the time, like even I know my brother told me, even as I'm coming from and somebody said, look, there are lots of nano products in Nigeria. There are lots of nano products. I also use nano, and I also use organic products. We are farmers. Somebody told me we are farmers. An agric engineer. His father has acres of land. That was in the neighborhood. And he told me, what you are bringing to us is not new. We all have, we have organic products here. Even it's organic that I use in my farm. I say, you're welcome, sir. But it's not nano-organic. It's organic, it's organic. I said, no, sir. Anybody that tells you that he is using organic products, find out and ask him, is it nano-organic? But that's what we call nanotechnology. If it is not nanotechnology, it is the other organic that is blended with chemical. They are blended with what? Chemical. So the man was really full of himself. The man was really full of himself. Telling me, I'm an agric engineer. I studied in so university. I can tell you this and that. As I'm telling you, no, organic is organic. This nano is the name. You can manufacture and give your own name. I give my own another name. But organic is organic. Good 18 and very, very lucky enough, he went and got his own organic. I said, yes, sir. This is organic, but it's not nano-organic. Check it very well. He said, yes, it's not organic, that's okay. This has no chemical content. He said, this one has no chemical content. The only difference is the name. I said, okay, sir. I opened it, opened this one, shake it, opened it, dip my hand inside and put it in my mouth. It has no chemical content. Now you drop yours. It has no chemical content. Test it and let us see. The result was the case. The result. I can stand here to tell you that this has no chemical content and I can test it for you. Though it's not water, I don't advise you to start drinking. It's not water. But I want to prove a point to you that it's not chemical, it does harmful. So if you believe your own organic is also free and is also non-chemical, do what I have done. He couldn't do it, he was so afraid. Because we're not even sure what he was saying, we're just trying to be in a competitive market. We're not closing shops. We're not telling people to close their shops. But the money you use to produce a chemical fertilizer, you also use it to produce nano fertilizer and save the life of the people. Nigerian life expectancy is going down. Africa life expectancy is going down. I brought a lady here. This man here on the camera is CEO. He's aware. Katrina, that's the name of the lady from Germany. We were going for a medical outreach. So she saw a woman and the obituary poster. And she looked at that obituary poster. The woman was said to be 56 years. She stopped and started weeping. Oh, doctor, what must have happened? How can a woman of 56 die? Was she delivering? What was the problem? I don't know. As you see the poster, I was in my poster. Oh, you are even crying of a 56-year-old woman. You are watching that something. When we are talking about life expectancy, we are talking about the number of age, the age limit so many people get to before they die. Take the nail, perforate it, and then when you must have mixed it in 20 liter of water. You take this one, carry it, and begin to spread it on the crop. Don't just spread it like liquid. Make sure that all the leaves are soaked. Don't just do it like this, we say you have spread it. Make sure that everything that all leaves there are soaked with the water. Yes, that was said, but there are people who don't have answer. So we are talking about improvise. It will guarantee you 3 actions in one. Number 1, since you mix it up with water, it is going to act as a moisturizer to moisturize your plant or your crop. Number 2, it is going to act as an insecticide because anything you use this to plant or add to it, no insect will attack it. Like your tomatoes, never, they will not have that. Like your cashew, like your mango, like your corn, maize, they will never have such attack on insects that we need insecticide. It acts like that. And also gives a quick fruiting. If you use this to plant your corn, no amount of wind can chop the corn down because it will give you a stronger stem. Strong stem. And then there are some of our plants like palm tree, like coconut, like guava, like some trees that can grow beyond the height you apply it on their leaves. Do you understand that? Sometimes your palm tree will take the level like this coconut I'm looking at there. It has grown, so you cannot use ladder to go and apply it on their leaves. You can't do that. What you do, mix it up, apply it on their stem. It will still penetrate inside. Do you understand that? This is the stem now. Mix it up, apply it on their stem, spread it thoroughly around the stem. It will give you the same thing because it will be absorbed. That's why they say smallest indivisible micro element particles. You say is nano. It can be easily absorbed and easily penetrate into through the leaves or through the stem. Do we understand that? That is about fertilizer. And then we have miracle 1 and miracle 2. Miracle 1 is more of growth, more of tuber crops, and more of strength to strengthen the plants. That's miracle 1. If you have like cassava, you have like yam, you have like all these tuber crops, more of miracle 1 is needed. They have the stem, like your cassava, stem will be strong and give you a good maturity. Then miracle 1 is what we use. You can blend miracle 1 and miracle 2 by getting 10 mils here, 10 mils there, and apply. If it is a plant or crop you have not started from the scratch, it will give you the same result. If you have guava or mango or pawpaw or any of these types of fruits or plantain, but the one I'm talking about now is if the seeds comes up before the seed will mature, they are all fallen out. You understand what I mean? Yeah. Like guava. Yes. With orange, sir. Like orange. If before the seed will get mature, they are all fallen down. Do you notice that? Yes. Get miracle 1, 10 mils. Get miracle 2, 10 mils. Put them together. Mix it in an 20 liters of water. Spread it on their stems. Do that, spread on the stems. You will discover that when it comes up, it will never fall like that. Isn't it wonderful? And I'm talking about practical, I'm talking about theory. This, as I'm saying, this product came here about about 3 years ago, and since that 3 years ago is not new as such, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture has been running it. The Federal Ministry of Agriculture. This letter is from the Federal Ministry of Agriculture. This letter here from Federal Ministry of Agriculture. That is where they summarize or make their reports known. Because when this product was brought into Nigeria, it was sent to the Ministry of Agriculture, and the Federal Ministry of Agriculture sent it to Abia University for laboratory analysis. And they also sent it to so many farms for practical trials. So some of these documents I have here are the practical trials from the farms, and then the report also gathered was so enormous, it was so great for them to commend it for use by farmers. Do we understand that? I will talk about the application method later. Let me talk about the animal nutrient. This animal nutrient here is also a nano-organic animal nutrient. What did I say? The nano-organic animal nutrient. Now listen. If you have any kind of animal, any type of animal you think, it is used for it. But the only difference is application method. The way you apply it to your fish farm is not the way you apply it to your poultry. Do you understand that? For instance, if you have a fish farm, you get the required quantity like is written on the body, mix it up with the feed, and pour it into the fish farm. Because you cannot just say, okay, you bring 5 grams, put it in 10 liter of water, and then you pour it into the pond. It doesn't work like that. But if you mix it with their feed, it has at the edge to the feed. You pour it into the fish farm. The fish will eat it and they will derive the nutrients. Do you understand that? Now, this application method is quite different from that of poultry, where you add it to the water and you'll be drinking the water. This animal nutrient will serve you the purpose for all kinds of animals, but application method differ. Like snail, you are a snail farmer. All you need to do, get 5 grams, put it in 10 liters of water, go and spread it to those places that the snails go to eat. As you spread it those places, as the snail they are eating those things, they are also assimilating the nutrients. You see now, this application is different now, but it's actually the same purpose. Do you understand? When you use this, it guarantees you what we call smart animals. Smart animals. The mortality is 0. If there's any mortality, it must not become any disease. If you use this, forget about bird flu. Don't like about bird flu? Those are poultry. Forget about pig flu. Pig. It will not. How do we talk about this on poultry? You as a farmer, it builds your financial capacity. By using this product as a fertilizer and using this as a feed, it builds your financial capacity. What do you mean by that? If I am using this product now, I have birds. Let me use bird for instance, chicken. I have to bring day-old chicken. Do you have any poultry farmer there? Oh, wonderful. Good. Oh, thank you, sir. I guess when you bring your day-old chicken, you immunize them.
Yes.
You give them booster feed.
Yes.
You give them antibiotics.
Yes.
Good. And then sometimes also you can give them warm expeller and can give them cough syrup, cough or blood. Good. Do you spend money on those things? Do you buy up those things? Good. If you have your day-old chicken and you begin to put it in their water, as they drink the water, you don't need booster feed. You don't need warm expeller. You don't need antibiotics. You don't need to immunize those birds. You don't need to give them cough syrup. You don't need all those things. And you have zero mortality. They are going to be active. So, if you are a poultry farmer, by using these products, you don't need all those ones again. Did it save money for you or not? It's more money? No. It is more money. And another joy in it is this. If you put it and the birds are drinking the water, they will love to be drinking the water. So they will eat less food in feed. So if you normally use 20 bags of feed for 50 birds till maturity, when you use this product, you now see that you use about 30 feeds for 50 birds to maturity. Because the more they drink this water, the more they get mature, the more they like to be drinking more and eat less feed. So that's why we advise poultry farmers, if you're a poultry farmer, you're using this, make sure that there's enough light. Make sure that there's enough light within the night hours for the bird. Because in the night, the birds also do what? Eat. So as they are eating and drinking in the daytime, because they have enough light, they eat and drinking in the night. And when the more they take this feed, the nutrients, the more their immunity system is high enough. Their immunity system is high enough. Call it pigling. There is this illness that used to come to big flu. If one bee is affected, you will advise to slaughter all. In Umuahia, one of the professors that lecture at College of Agriculture, College of Agriculture, he was present. They have about 2 of the lecturers, professors, they came. And good thing, the man said he's been researching on these things. After he had from what he said, he went to go and compare with his book. Yesterday he was there. He left the school, Umudike, came to Umuahia North, where we had the program, only to tell the people, I am here to tell all of you that what this man is saying is the reality. Can you clap for me? I wish some of us are reading their thesis. They give you a professor to mark your speech. You are a PhD, you are looking for. Then if you see a professor, you salute him. We are here to educate our people the right thing to do. I am thinking of that garden at our backyard, where we plant green, ugu, what do you call it, tomato, water leaf that we use every day to cook in our house. Instead of using the chemical fertilizer, use this. Apply it. It is is so good that if you apply it today, poke it and keep it, next year you can use it. You understand what I mean?
Right.
And most of the time I advise people, get this. It is my advantage if you buy this. But I'm telling you the truth. This one is 100 mils. This one is 1.250 liters. If you know 100 mils, how many 100 mils will give you 1 liter, 250 mils? And this is just 350 and this is just 14,000 naira. So if you check how much 350 can give you this, good. Very sorry. If you check how much it will go by ratio, you will know that this one is more economical and cheaper for you. Am I right? And it's a situation where if you use it every day, you poke it and keep it. It is still healthy and good for you to use for a longer time. Now you need soil that is inimical. You are planting, and this soil that is inimical. What do I mean by inimical soil? Who can help us? When we say soil is not conducive, the inimical soil, that is, if number one, it has worm, and you look at it, it's not so fertile, but you want to plant there. Acidic soil. What do? If you want to plant any seed or any crop, get 20 mils of this. Put it into 20 liters of water. Soak the seeds for 45 minutes. How many minutes? When you soak them for 45 or cassava stem, you got your cassava stem, you soak them into the water. Leave it for 45 minutes. Remove them out. Don't put them under the sun to dry. Put them under a room temperature. They are dry. You go and you plant them. You know what happens? If you plant them, the nutrient they need to germinate has been absorbed by the soaking. So they will germinate not depending on the texture of the soil, but depending on the nutrient they have absorbed when you soak them. You understand that? So you put this in the water, take the root, as uproot to replant, uproot this one, take the root, dip it into this water that contains this mixture, plant it. They will never attack that root. Or, as you are replanting it, you cannot dig it. You want to transplant it with the soil. That's the hole you make. Pour a little water of this there. Then plant it there. Nothing shall happen to that crop. And that is, you did not start using this. But if you start using this, nothing will happen to those crops or plants. Are we understanding? Are we going too much grammar? Yes, I will ask you. Okay. What? Any question? All right. Question? There is a place you plant things.
Yeah.
These things will eat it up. It will not germinate. What do you call them?
Termites. Okay, termites now.
Termites. Yeah, they will eat it up. It won't germinate.
Okay.
Not the earthworm, the normal one that they have to mix the land get barren because the chemical fertilizer even kill all the earthworms. That's why
because I know that earthworm helps to fertilize the land.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Thank you.
As at the time we planted it, the leaves are not yet out.
No, I said from the moment they grow up, the moment they germinate, you see, if you plant like corn or cassava, you go. When you come, you see that they have started germinating.
Exactly.
As they have started germinating, you start applying.
Okay. Now, do we need to soak the corn seed like we did to some other barren land?
If you feel
Like you told us about, say, cassava stain, and the rest of them. We don't need to do that. We need to wait until when they shoot out, now we can start applying them.
I even said if we discover that the soil is inimical,
Okay,
you go through soaking.
only on anemical soil.
On inimical soil, corn always need moisture. I say fine, plant your corn, but make sure you have water that you can moisturize the corn. Every week you apply this on the leaf. You will have that corn grow, mature, if you harvest it. How we understand that? Are you good, sir?
And like the other chemical fertilizer, we apply once. This one, can we apply once or we apply on and on? Constantly until we harvest it. How many times?
How long?
How many times can we apply?
I was coming to that. If you listen to me very well, it's also written there. It's just as usual as this other one, but it's also written there.
No, I wanted this out. Yes.
Yes.
They are not seeing the light is clear.
Okay.
So we want to know the quantity of water. Also, I know it out, but if you can be able to explain more concerning it, or make it go.
Yes. Okay, I will do that. If you have this AAC bioinsecticide and you cannot read, most of the time what I always tell people is the application differs. The application does what? It differs. Snap that thing and send to me. Let me find out or see the quantity or volume of destruction that has occurred, assuming it is one you have already planted. We can ask you to take up to 20 grams to apply in 10 liters of water if I see the rate of damage that has already been done. Or tell you, take 10, apply the 20 liters and spread it on them. Do you understand? But under normal circumstance, you take 20 mils, apply the 20 water than this one and spread it. Now, like our father asked a question there, let me now answer it with a question. On the application method, you apply this weekly or every 10 days. If you check that the soil is not fertile enough, apply every 7 days. If you think that it is in the season, apply every 7 days. If you know every 10 days. If it is out of season, apply every 10 days. Do you understand what I mean? You have the right to apply every 7 days, between 7 and how many? 10 days. Between 7 and 10 days. So you can apply. Like I'm telling you now, this fertilizer now, if you plant, you apply it remains, you keep it. If this one can be kept, the one in the water can also be what? Kept. The only thing is sometimes people misplace it and then it either become a waste. So if you can apply the second time, it's not a waste. And in the morning, many of them are rice farmers. So the rice farmers in the morning, they were very reluctant to come out when we went there. Very, very reluctant. One of them that came, if you see, he's an elderly man, and he came full of, okay, let me go and meet these people. So while we were talking, in fact, as we were analyzing, he raised up his hand. He said, you see you people. So you see people. Is it? So people want organic fertilizer was. The thing that is annoying him or annoying so many of them, it is that even the authorities compel them to buy. And the whole board And the result they got was zero. Instead of the farm blossoming, their rice farms was a mess. But one of the things is also organic. I said, thank you, sir. Do you have any bottle or any of the? He said, yes, it's in my house. Can you bring it? So he sent for that one and they brought it. It's also in a can. And I told them, I said, remember what I said, that there are many organics. I think I've said it there. But what we are talking about is which one? Nano organic. I said, this is different from this. When I showed him the two names different and explained the two, he now sat quietly to listen. And I said, okay, sir, do you even see the leaves of your rice? Rice, does it have leaves?
Yes.
Fine. And where do we say you should apply this one? On the leaves. Is that not true?
Yes.
Now, we have swamp rice. Am I right?
Yes.
And we have upland rice. Am I right? Fine. Whether it is swamp rice or upright rice, do you see the leaves?
Yes.
Where do we apply it? Now, that of rice, also like you said, the moment you see that the flowers are already budding, mix the two. 10 meals will give you how many meals? Mix it in the water and spread it on their leaves. The rice is even having an advantage because when you spread it on them, it also touches down, and the water also, they are there. Are you getting what I mean? So touch it on the leaves. It is called nano because if you mix it, if this is coconut tree, coconut, you mix it and you are pouring it on this coconut tree, coconut stem. It is liquid. You cannot prevent some of them from going down. Am I right? Now, as you spread it here, it is running down this stem. It is being absorbed. That is the nanotechnology. You are not putting it on the ground or on the soil. You are applying it. If this is coconut or palm tree or wafer, apply. If you apply it here, apply it round. Apply it round. As you apply it here, what will happen? They are draining down. They are draining down. They are draining down, and they are also being absorbed. Because you cannot carry a ladder and go to apply it on their leaves. Are you okay? Yes. How many of us are tomato farmers here, or you plant tomato? In recent time, oh, thank you, sir. Put your tomato, get the seed of your tomato, put it, and after 3 weeks, what happened to the tomato? It will decompose. Yeah. Am I right? Okay. If you use that tomato seed, when you open it in the next 3 weeks, it is still strong and fresh. Without even putting it in the cooker or fridge. Yes, no. And then if you give it to your broiler, which one layers, as they lay egg, sir, ordinary egg laid by a cow, put it for 6 months. Go back to it and see if it is still fresh. If they are eating these products, that egg remains fresh for a longer time. And if you normally have birds that produce one can give you 10 eggs, as you use this product, it will give you ×3 eggs. I'm telling you, tested and approved. What you will do, when the beds get to maturity, I'm going into application now. In application now, when you bring your chicks, the first day chick, give them 5 grams to 10 liters. How many grams? 5. To how many liters? 10. It's also written on the body there. 5 grams. This to 10 liters of water as they old chick. After 2 weeks or 3 weeks, after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you still retain or remain 5 grams, but in 7 liters, not 10 liters now. As they mature, their need for the nutrient increases. Are you getting me? If it's the one that are laying egg, as they mature to the level of laying eggs, give them 5 grams in 5 liters.
Broiler.
It doesn't lay eggs.
Broiler. They lay eggs, but most of the time we don't allow it to lay eggs.
I'll tell you that if you expect them to lay eggs, give them 5 grams to 5 liters. If you are just expecting them to grow, give them 5 grams in 7 liters. If you also want a superlative result, if you give them 5 grams in 5 liters, there's nothing wrong with it. But what happens is this, it also increases their muscle strength. So, if you weigh them, their weight is very heavy enough. And that is why, if you give it your bed, after 5 weeks, the result will surprise you. They are fully grown and mature. You can eat them and you can sell them. In 5 weeks.
Praise God.
And mix it up with your feed. Mix it up with your fish. Chop it very well. And pour it into the fish farm. Into the water. Don't just pour it in, spread it into the water. Mix it with the feed of the fish. When you're also thinking that this is 3,500, okay, if a bag of fertilizer is 8,000, for instance, and this can give you up to 4 bags of fertilizer, this one, and you say 8,000 times by 4 will give you how much? Maybe about 32,000. And then you now say this is 3,500. Is it not very, very far cheaper? Yet there are still some people to buy it is not going to be very comfortable. Am I right? That's why we say, okay, you can have a cooperative. You can have cassava cooperative. You can have maize cooperative. You can have all these cooperatives. From time to time, God usually helps us to get fundings. You understand me? The only thing is that Nigerian system, not Nigeria as a name, but we individuals, we are not helping matters. Honestly speaking, a lot of grants flows to farmers. But one of the things is that some farmers are not aware, some farmers are not accredited farmers, and some farmers, and some of the people that usually get this grant, they will get it as a grant and give it to us as a loan. You know what I mean by loan and the grant? A difference between loan and the grant. So they will get it as what? Grant. And give it out as what? Loan. The moment they get it as a grant, they will work with their officials, and they will tell you if you need a soft loan, you go to so place and get it, and And what they're supposed to give as a grant, they will say is a 9%. So you'll be clapping them for giving you 9% because there are some places you can get 25%. So for somebody to say give you 9%, you clap for him, not knowing that you're supposed to receive it as a grant, not as a loan. So opportunity comes like that. And when opportunity comes like that, what we normally do is, cassava, all this multi-purpose cooperative society, what do we do? Okay, you are cooperative, you are 200. There is a grant for you, 200. What we normally do, everybody, why is that conference bad? And give me that conference. That is why we have a structure that can enable everybody to be accommodated. Everybody, even those who are intending to be farmers, those who are farmers, those who don't even have money to become farmers, those who have been out of stock because they don't have money, they can also become farmers. And then you see, what we do is, if you check this conference, this workshop badge here, if you check at the back, you see where we wrote here, and we said you have to indicate, is it crop farming or animal farming? It's written here. So you have to tick one. And by the time we have something, we now say, okay, this thing is for people that deal with animal. We don't give you cash. If you give some people cash, they don't value you wives. And some of us remember that it's only gearbox that goes in our car. So if you can use 50,000 to repair the gearbox, you will even go on road with taxi to repair the money. You will forget about agriculture. And then some of our women will remember that they didn't have this type of uniform. So since it is 50,000, I can use 3,000 to buy the uniform. It's nothing. So that's why when you have this, don't throw it away. This, you think which one you belong, and then you belong to a cooperative society. When you belong to a cooperative society and such thing comes, we know your leaders. When a fertilizer is bought with that grant, it is distributed to those that need it free because it is a grant. Are you understanding that? So that rural woman that is into this cooperative and she has no money, you now discover that she has gotten fertilizer to apply even without getting money. Am I right? After tomorrow, as I come here now, by tomorrow I'm going to issue this workshop certificate to everybody that participated. Now listen, some of us are farmers by passion. I am a teacher. I have 5 acres of land. I'm practicing farming for 30 years. Very good and correct. Are you a farmer? Yes. You want to get grants. Let me just say grants, not even a loan. Oh, there's a grant that came to local government. Everybody come and take grant. You get them. Are you a farmer? Yes, I'm a farmer. You a farmer? Yes. I have 20 acres of land. Okay. And you're a teacher? Yes. So what qualifies you to be a farmer? You don't even have any single document of training that can link you into farming. So you're not a certified farmer. You are just farming by passion. That's one. 2, you are a farmer. Yes. Are you sure you farm and you make money? Say yes, I need to make money. If you want statement of account, they say, can we see your statement of account? You now bring the same account that is your personal name, not in the farm nor any other legislation. That is your personal money. You cannot claim that it came from agriculture because you earn salary on the same account. You also, somebody dash you money, you put in the same account. So it's not an agricultural account. You cannot present it as a statement of account to earn a grant. Are you getting what I mean? By the end of the day, what will you do? If Henry, my brother, is going to say, Henry, say, those people are your people. Somebody like me, that have been farming for 30 years, they can't give me that grant. They are your people. It's just that you are not qualified. You have been farming as passion. You have not been farming as a certified farmer. If you go to local government, you can register a business name with 7,000 naira business name. Carol and Carol Farms. Carol Lemeka Agro Venture. You open an account with it. As you sell your produce, you move money in and move money out. Money is going in and going out. Anytime they say that they grant, are you qualified? You said yes, I'm qualified. Are you trained? Yes. They are not asking you whether you went to a college of agriculture or university. Is there anything that qualifies you in what you are doing? Say yes. A time like this, you can do a certificate like this. I was trained by these people. We have seen that you are now certified. Your business name, yes, I have account with any of the bank, any of the commercial bank here. Can we see the statement of account? If you have it, what will you do? You go to a bank. I need my statement of account. It is free. They will roll it up and give to you. You went and you present. You are now qualified to get the grants. What do you do? The CBN will tell you to bring collateral. Like us, we have consultants. Go to the consultant. The consultant will say, are you from these people? Say yes. Okay, they already have a collateral with us. You belong to this group and you are cooperative. Say yes. Consultant, I am sending a cooperative to you now. Take the usual price we take from our cooperatives. How much? 55,000. Have you not saved money? So there are advantages. That's one of the advantages you gain as we talk and as we come. Not only you are buying, and if you have like this, if everybody here now is cultivating cassava, maize, and you have evidence to prove that this your maize you are cultivating is from a nano fertilizer farm. How do you prove it? You only prove it by showing this and by showing this. I have been trained as a nano farmer. I know they use this as an application. It's what number one. If you use this, don't throw away the bottle. Keep it. Do what? Keep it. If you have a farm and somebody is doubting that you did not use nano to plant it, you bring this one and you bring this one. The evidence is already what? Clear. If our cooperative, we are 200 in number, and every one of us can produce this, and we have maize that can be said this maize is from nanotechnology, you don't need off-takers. You don't need to go to the market to sell it. Right there in your farm, people will come in your farm, buy it, pay you, and transport themselves. But it can only be done when you have a large scale. That's why we do cooperative. Are you understanding me? We do cooperative.
My name is Mr. Ifeanyi. We are here now in Osama local government. The South here is the Great Foundation Bible Church. I'm one of the organizers of this program. the nano liquid organic fertilizer and animal nutrients. We are introducing people, telling them about nano. It's non-chemical fertilizer that we use today for our both for our animals and our crops to farm with it, so that it will not harm our life. It will not put our life in dangerous condition. So we are now introduced to the people so that we will use it more than other chemical fertilizer, which is it's causing us more problem than good in our health today. It's causing us other sicknesses in our body. So we are encouraging people to use nano product today. That is what I can say now. Thank you.
Okay, I happen to be pastor in Ebon Rex, William. I'm so glad to be here in Abia State because of this nanotechnology seminar. I am the state president of the fishery cooperative in Akwa Ibom, and I'm here in the entourage of the state coordinator, who happened to be the Deaconess Mrs. Fonobongoton. Nano is a family. It's an amazing family, which I will advise and invite the people of Abia State to come. For us to take the pens from Akwa Ibom to come here, 2 days ago we were in Umo here, and today we are here in Abia. It goes to show the importance of nanotechnology, health-wise, financially and otherwise. I want to use the opportunity to tell on the Abians that God has brought something, a fertilizer and an animal nutrient, that one will bring about full sufficiency. Number two, will grant us a better livelihood. And above all, it will also guarantee sustainable agricultural development in Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. So I want to use the opportunity to tell you to come, not only you, tell your neighbor, tell your friend, even your enemies, to come and be a partaker in what God is doing, the revolution that is going on in the agricultural sector of economy.
I am Deaconess Fonobongoton, the state coordinator of AAC Nanotechnology in Akwa Ibom State. I just arrived about this afternoon for a seminar, a workshop of the nanotechnology. I come to know about nanotechnology in December, precisely 20th of December. And within a week plus, we were able to organize a workshop in Akwa Ibom State that was on the 30th and 31st of December, where we were told about Nano, and that was when we saw the product for the first time. And my people who came out that day and picked these products are happy. Both those that use it for crops and animal nutrients. So that is why I am all headlong for the products, because it is good. Not only being good, it has come to help our lives, because all along we thought we were eating something that is good, not knowing that what we eat every day, there are little chemicals in it that are being deposited into our bodies, that as time goes on, it brings something else that is not good. But to have the knowledge of nano-organic fertilizer that is purely organic, with no additional of any chemical to it, that has come to extend our lifespan, because our lifespan in Nigeria is paged at 54, whereas it is not so elsewhere. This is due to what we have been eating. So having this knowledge now has spurred me up to go out, to sensitize my people, to tell them to come out and let us imbibe this new product that is coming up, that will not only help us, but our generation that is coming. So that is why I have to travel all the way from Akwa Ibom to Abia this afternoon to tell my people here in Abia to come out en masse. Let us come and change the narratives of agriculture and help the generation coming, not to be eating chunks as we were doing, thinking that we are eating food. let us come and help ourselves. Nanotechnology will boost our agriculture, will bring in food sufficiency, will give us better livelihood, and will make the agriculture to be sustained. We can use the farm, a piece of land, over and over and over. No more shifting cultivation. That is what Nano is all about in a nutshell. Thank you.
But the best method is this nano animal nutrient. It will increase the capacity and the production will increase. And by so doing, you will enjoy your money. If you buy 2 packs, your family will eat and you will give your neighbor. If you want to make it like commercial, it's advisable if you have 10,000, if you put in the bank, it will not produce. This thing now, this pack now, because of this instant of this workshop, this pack now I can just throw 1,000. This thing will be producing just few seconds. You harvest your mushroom, introduce it to your children, and it's very, very delicious. And now that we don't have money to, like a woman that is breastfeeding, if you cook the water, you put pepper, you buy even ice fish, buy a goosey, or if you want to do prepare soup like Mbafere. Yes, oha. Good. You use it. Very, very rich. Somebody use it in our place and prepare Epan Bukwa. Yes, it will be there. So, this one is 1.5 only. It's supposed to be 2,000. Good. And this thing will give you, it will produce for 3 months. And yes, you will, what you do, you harvest this and eat. Yes. So my brother is very, very good. Yes, you buy it and keep. When you buy it and keep in your own house, buy it and keep. Buy it and keep in your own house. You tear the top, you tear the down, you tear. Then you sprinkle water for 10 days. For 10 good days, this thing will start germinating. And you will start plucking it as I am plucking. You harvest it. You eat for 3 months. And yes. No, you punch. You call me. That is my job. I will go and make the request. Yes.
There's one that produce on the stick.
There is wait, let me answer your question. It's a very good question. Someone asked the similar question at Umoya, and I gave the answer. We have different kinds of mushrooms. This is the white one
From stick.
good from stick, and there are also the brown one from the land good. Those ones we still have them. It can still be cultured. Yes, no, this is the one I have now. But from time, as you are coming in, if you want to learn, the door is open. From this nano platform, you can have the technical know-how. By the grace of God, I wish everybody here will start to practice mushroom farming. It's very, very important. Yes.
From the stick. That's why I'm talking. Because this dry season doesn't allow it to go.
Don't worry. Even, I think you see, this is dry season. That is why, this is digital era. We used to have television, very big. Now, with your smartphone, You can watch DSTV at your comfort. You watch football like they play African final at your phone. So that is why we are coming. We don't have forest again. We are coming with this as a result of technology. That is why the same thing Nano is doing. So that we will not use chemicals to kill ourselves any longer. We are sick and tired to die prematurely. God bless this land so that we might live long. It is the right food and the right knowledge, the right diet. Like you are seeing that flyer there. This is why this workshop is made. Not only mushroom, snail farming, animal farming. When you see, open that your ID, this tag. Good, done. Nano has come to tell you that we can have our own cow farm here. Not be only not go to bring cow come here. Our former great-grandfather used to have cow. So our youth, our elders, the rich and the poor, we should devise on a way. We have abandoned our goats. Yeah. We used to have our local goat. We should go back to the drawing board. Are we cheating ourselves? Or are we assuming this Hausa didn't bring the goat from the north, from Kenuri, some bring from Algeria. So would we eat goat? Wait, let us go back to farm. So this mushroom is as a result. We don't have forests again. So I thank God for our brother. If you go to America, the best doctors is from Nigeria. Nigerian doctors are very, very expensive in America. So we should look inward. We shouldn't depend on foreign drugs. This mushroom is a drug. Somebody with hypertension, diabetic, if you use this, it helps. So, as you are privileged to come in here,
How do we prepare this?
so it is high time. This is the dry one, this is the fresh one. It's good for you to take advantage.
How much?
Yes, this one is 3.5. Yes. It's something that you cannot waste. You will use it not only for mushroom, you use it for your fowl, even your goat.
What of dog?
Yes, you use it.
How can I give it to dog?
Nkita, you can give it. If the young one, it will make the young one look like police dog. This workshop, yes, anybody here can help you. We are here to help ourselves. That is why for us to come here, it's not an accident. We were like ignorant. But God brought light. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. God brought Dr. Mwashuku. He is not a selfish Nigerian. As you have heard, so many people will package this thing. And we will queue to buy in his workshop. God has brought him to open up. He's not telling you that you are from this side or you are from there. Or do you belong to this particular political party or not? We are Nigerians. As you eat, you are a farmer. I want to encourage you. If you are doing farming, do farming. You will not be hungry. Farming has changed my story. They used to laugh me. They expected me to come and beg. I tell them no. I can never beg. So because of Mwashuku, these few months, like I said when I was here, I do fumigation. Those chemicals almost killed me because I will be having excessive back pain because of the chemical I accumulate. But when I started using this Formula 1 and Formula 2, they are body friendly. I don't even have money. Before I drop that sack, let me tell you the experience I have. I will be weak. When I buy milk, 1 tin of milk. I will also buy this tin soda I drink. Before that thing will cool me small. I will be like somebody that has taken cocaine or dangerous drug as a result of the chemical I accumulate at the process of doing fumigation in the farm. So my sister, take this workshop very, very serious.